This is why you should always ignore these woke outrage mob virtue signalers. Imagine what would have happened if Spotify had actually bent the knee and got rid of Joe Rogan. But instead, they stuck with Joe Rogan, who's making them millions of dollars. And all these dickless cucks came crawling back. Crosby, Stills, and Nash returns to Spotify months after Boycott. So they raised this big stink. Spotify told them to go fuck themselves, and a few months later, that, hey, can we come back now? Fuck, if I was Spotify, I wouldn't take them back. Like, nope, you said you won't do business with us, so go away. Singers David Crosby, Stephen Stills, and Graham Nash returned to Spotify months after pulling their music from the streaming platform in protest over comments by podcaster Joe Rogan. And let this be a lesson. Next time these fuckers try this again, don't listen to them. Just let them leave, and they'll come crawling back a few months later. The folk rock band's music returned to Spotify on Saturday, according to Billboard, which cited sources saying the group will donate proceeds to Cronchan charities for at least a month. Earlier this year, a group denounced Rogan after he came under fire for controversial comments he and some guests on his podcast made about Cronchan. Neil Young pulled his music from Spotify in an attempt to pressure Spotify to deplatform Rogan. 7 musicians followed suit. And then they come crawling back. We support Neil and we agree with him, and there's dangerous disinformation being aired on Spotify's Joe Rogan podcast. Wait, when did Joe Rogan have a regressive on his podcast? That's like the only way you'd have disinformation there. While we always value alternate points of view, knowingly spreading disinformation during this pandemic has deadly consequences, yet you support the side that does that, so go fuck yourselves. Until real action is taken to show that concern for humanity must be balanced with commerce, we don't want our music or the music we made together to be on the same platform. And yet here you are, coming back to the same platform. Spotify responded by adding a content advisor to all podcast episodes that include discussions of Cronchan. The streaming platform CEO, David Eck, also addressed the controversy in February, saying the company is trying to balance creative expression with the safety of our users. Imagine worrying about safety on a fucking music platform. Yeah, of course, it's a complicated issue. No, it's not. It's not complicated at all. Tell the whiners to shut the fuck up and get lost. It's that easy. But I'm proud of the steps we took following the concerns raised by medical and scientific communities. Eck further said that Spotify does not change our policies based on one creator, nor do we change it based on any media cycle or calls from anyone else. While Joe has a massive audience, he also has to abide by those policies. Yeah, and Joe agreed to them. He did. He agreed to them. So don't feel too sorry for him when he's getting censored. But this just proves it, man. It's only a matter of time until Neil comes back, too. All these fuckers will be back eventually. When they see how much money they're losing, oh, they're going to beg to come back. Fuck. This is actually when you should start pulling rank on them. So, like, and I don't know what the exact number is. I'm just making shit up to make a point. But let's say Spotify's revenue split was 50-50. If these fuckers tried to basically burn my business down on the way out, and then they came back later, that we're thawy, can we come back now? I would possibly be willing to take them back, except now the split's going to be 80-20 in my favor. Oh, you don't like that? You're not coming back then. You want to come back, you're going to pay for it. Oh, see, this is good too. Most of Neil's music is still there because he doesn't own it. That's what happens when you make your stuff for a big corporation. They're going to own it and profit off of it, and you'll be lucky to get a few cents in royalties.